Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Road to Success team here again, live for you guys together with Dean. And let's wait a couple of seconds because people will jump in later on, of course. Dean and I discussed a little bit what we are going to talk about. So let me start off by saying we are going to talk about Finalmente Global, I think, Dean.
Yeah.
And a little bit about BEURAX. And I'm going to talk about Spectroads because I have some news for you guys. And maybe we have some people that have questions. So come on in, guys, and let us know who you are. We get the banners here.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Hello. Okay.
Hello. Mr. Williams is in.
Oh, let us know who you are, guys. I see John is in the house. Hello, John. Nice to see you again. And always a pleasure to have you here. So, John, did you have anything that you wanted to go over? Maybe you can just, ask a question, or maybe you have something that you want to share to everyone here. Isaac is in the house. Hello, Isaac. Welcome.
Hey, how are you doing?
A pleasure to have you here. Of course, every Sunday. So thank you guys for joining. I see some people coming on here. Let us know who you are, guys. And John, where are you from, by the way? I didn't remember. Do you, Dean? I know Isaac is from the Netherlands.
Yeah, I can't remember where John's from.
John, well, you're from England? I can't remember that anymore.
I want to say Canada for some reason, but I don't know why. Is that right?
Maybe he is. John, let us know. So let's start off. Let's start off with Honduras.
Honduras.
Oh, that's a little different.
It's a little different, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, nice to know. Let's start off with Finalmente Global. Maybe we can talk a little bit about that.
You are from Canada. All right, you're from Canada.
Canadian, but live. Oh, that's the case. So Dean was right.
Yeah, right, we go.
Okay, nice. Maybe we can start with Finalmente Global, or do you want to start with another one?
Yeah, whichever one you want. It's up to you. Do you want to give them the news first, or do you? Your show. We're arguing now.
I can start. You can start. It doesn't matter.
Start with Spectroads first. Give them the news that you've just
Okay. I didn't want it to go over that right now because I know that still people are coming on. But
all right, I'll do Finalmente then if you're waiting for people to come in.
Yeah, then after that I will do Spectroads.
Yeah, no worries.
So
we absolutely know what we're doing here, folks. We plan this in advance. I promise you.
We didn't have any real news. The only news that we had was from Hashing at Space that they are building the new system for Assimi. And I bought another batch of Assimi. Of course, I always buy them because I wanted to build my Assimi wallet. So I'm doing that right now. I hope a lot of people are doing that because, yeah, if you are in Hashing at Space, take that advantage because you don't have to withdraw in the future. You're going to earn in your wallets, guys. Okay, so let me go to share the screen. Oh, you're not sharing.
Am I not?
Yeah, now you're sharing. There you go.
Oh, no, I'm sharing. Okay, there we go. It's because I was on the other thing. Okay, so what's happened this week? Okay, so
the other page. Yeah, that's one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I decided to put another $100 into Finalmente, which is a 0.0049. This is actually my brother's $100 from another program. he decided not to go ahead with that program, so he's asked me to take that $100 and put it somewhere else where he knows it's working and he knows it's paying. So I said, okay, fair enough. But I said, I'm not going to open you up a second account. I'll just put it in with mine and put it on a different day, you know. So, well, what wondrous thing about Finalmente is that you can change, that you can have different days on when it expires. So my pack of 0.003187 expires on Fridays. My brother's pack of 0.0049 expires on Wednesdays. So I can tell which is different. You know, we'll probably have to split the accounts when we get crazy, you know, when we might get crazy, splitting the day, so we're earning on different days as well as just on one single day. So we're earning every day of the week. But we might just say, so I take Monday, Wayne takes Tuesday. Wayne takes Monday, I take Tuesday, Wayne takes Thursday, I take Friday, you know, etc., something like that. So, but yeah, that's going on, as you can see. Let's go to my expired. These are the ones that have expired. So I started off with 0.0025, then I went to 265, then I went to 2809. Then I got a referral commission, so that boosted it up to 0.003007. And on Friday, I kicked off with 0.003187. Okay, and then obviously my brother's is running on Wednesdays, so that'll expire on Wednesday. So next week, which the last one of the year next week, we are going to be those two will be totally different figures. So if you're keeping up to that, that's what's going down. So yeah, it's all good fun. Finalmente, people were asking last week how many levels. I think it was just normal questions that people normally ask. So I have 2 referrals and it goes on for 4 levels with a total of 7%. So for all you asking, that's the thing. I always use the registration page referral link because that takes it straight through to putting your name, your username, password, etc. I'm not quite sure where this one takes you. I don't know if it takes you to a home page or something. You know?
Yeah, it takes you to the home page first. Yeah.
Yeah. So I always use the registration page. So if you're sending people, it takes them directly to that registration page. If you're a good sponsor, you can always give them the other page or tell them to read the FAQs and things like that if they want to see something different. You know, if they want to find out what it is for themselves. But yeah, there's not to go over. I just wanted to go over that history and the news and. There used to be a financial. Oh, there we go. Put it in here. Is it in here?
I see some people coming on, so that's good.
Yeah, cool. Payments and accounts. Is it in here? No, it's my history. There we go. That's what we're looking for. So balances. Never looked in here before, but as you can see. Repurchase, commissions, interest, repurchased interest. I can't see where that's on my balances. So if I go into my deposits, you'll see that the two deposits that I have made. So
nice.
Anything else you want me to cover there?
Well, we all know that Finalmente is doing really well, and to do a recap on the information is that from on the 26th until the was that the 26th or 20? I don't know. I don't remember.
20. Let's just have a look. Let's go into news.
January or something. There.
6th of January. Yes. So we are in festive. Season working hours. So from the 24th of December up to and including the 6th of January in 2020, Finalmente will be on a skeleton. So that means everything will take slightly longer. So it'll take 72 hours rather than the 48 hours that they've got standing in there right
Yeah,
now.
because of some staff is having some free days or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. You know, everybody's human, everybody's got families, you know, and it's coming up to the Christmas period, as we all know, and the New Year period. And I know I'll be taking a step back over the next week or so, maybe next week or two. You know, I'll be just doing my basic housekeeping, i.e. faucets and things. You won't see me on pretty much social media or anything like that. I'll continue doing these lives, of course, with Connie, but I'll be taking a step back because it's Christmas period and I too have a family, you know. So I totally understand this. I normally give 72 hours for them to respond anyway, because I know what people are like. As you know, we've worked in support before, so we know what kind of questions to get, and I know that it can get backlogged very, very easily, especially people who don't read, because 99% of people don't read websites, they don't read the news, they don't read anything. So I can guarantee you when this kicks into place and somebody asks for a withdrawal and it takes 72 hours, you're going to get people saying, why is it taking so long? Have you stopped paying? You know, all this, because they don't read. They don't read, they don't watch the webinars, you know, they don't watch lives, they don't do any of that. They just think if you put the money into this program, it's going to pay them millions forever, ever in a day, you know. So I can see what they're going to have. They're going to have all these wonderful little messages saying, you stop paying, you know, and no, read your inbox, read your news. So,
we all need to know also is there's always a disclaimer, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So only put in what you can afford to lose, because there's no guarantee for any program that you join.
Any program, you know, that means anything. Anything that you join online, there is no guarantee for. There's a lot of people out there who's thinking, you know, we saw it a couple of weeks ago when somebody said, oh, have you forgot about my ads up? No, yeah, we forgot about my ads up.
We forgot about it, yes.
Yeah, we forgot about it. You know, we were just affiliates. You know, as soon as we stop paying, we move on. That's why we've got the get your seed money out as quick as possible and get as many withdrawals as you can. Once the program stops paying, then you've got the all the scallywags, not the scallywags, the people who trail behind, who basically don't listen to you. They don't listen to you until the program stops playing, and then they'll blame you, you know, because you brought them into this program and now it stopped paying. Well, if you'd have carried on following the strategy where it's sort of like, because you got in at day one, you know, when I got in and I worked the program, I got my seed money out plus a bit of extra commissions, and you're just sat there saying, oh, look, mate, if I keep building this, I'm going to build $1 million. So let's do that instead. You know, forget about the, you know, we give you these strategies, pull out your seed money and make regular withdrawals as well as you're still building, because majority of these programs only last 6 to 8 months. You get some programs that will last a little longer. You know, there's a few programs online right now which we can basically reel off that a couple of us are in that have been around for a few years.
Yeah.
So, but majority of these programs only last 6 to 12 months. So I spotted on one of Connie's video. Let me just stop sharing. I'll come back to you a second. On one of the lives a couple of weeks ago, somebody turned around and said, oh, it sounds like another one of these 6 month scam programs to me. Yeah, yeah, pretty much everything's a 6 month scam program, but the difference is with months, if you play the system correctly, you can earn some money in that 6 months. And within that 6 months, we found the next 6 month scam program, if you like, if you want to call them that. You know, we found the next one, so we work that one for 6 months, and then when the second 6 months is on the roll and we've got our seed money back in that, we're looking for the next 6 month scam program. You know, so if you want to call them 6 month scam program, call them that. You know, we're playing the game, we're working the system.
So guys, let me get back to you because some people are jumping in. I see Dawn in the house, Dawn Wilson. Hello, Dawn. Welcome from Vancouver.
Hello.
So very, very nice to see you here. We have Ahmed in the house. Hello, hello, Connie and Dean, he says. Nice to have you here. We have Derek in the house, of course. Thank you, Derek, for always
Faithful.
being here. We appreciate you always. And Ahmed is asking, how are you? I am really, really fine. I think Dean is doing fine too. And
Doing
I hope you are
fantastic.
doing fine also. And we have Marjoline in the house. Hello, hello. That's a long time ago, right? And
Yeah,
well, we all know why, but very nice to see you here today.
good to see you.
Jaw Alpha in the house. I'm Rocky from Ghana. Well, Ghana in the house, guys. Nice to see you here. Gladys is here. Hello, greetings from Suriname. So always nice to see those guys here. Thank you for joining. We have Samin. Hello, Connie. How are you? I am doing really fine, Samin. Thank you for that. And thank you for being here. And we have Mike Hinton in the house. Hello, Mike from Canada. Very, very nice to see you here. So, guys, if you have any questions, you know the drill. Type them in, or do you want to discuss something? Just type it in, and maybe we can talk about that. So, let's go over the news about Spectroads, because if you follow all the lives that we do, is that the first time I talked about Spectroads, I had $125 back, right?
Hmm.
The last week that I talked about it, I had $220 back. And now I'm going to show you guys that I have all my money back. So my deposit is back. So I don't have to worry anymore. So let me share my screen for you guys. And Dean will cover the, I think, the chat.
Yeah, yep. I'll keep an eye on the chat.
So can you see that, guys?
Yep. Crystal
Okay.
clear.
I think that if Dean can see it, everybody can. So yeah, very happy. I have my money back. So let me show you the withdrawal page. Let me scroll down. My last one was 2 days ago on the 18th, $35. And it is completed and in my Bitcoin wallet. So that whole list that you see from on the 11th of November until the 18th of those days, December, is that I worked my ass off getting my money out first, okay? Because I was not interested in building, I was interested in getting my $255 back. I have $258 back, so I'm a little bit in the plus. And the strategy that I have right now is I'm going to build every day. So I'm going to do 2 days of building, 1 day of withdrawing. So every 2 days that I build, and the third day I'm going to take everything out, then I'm still building my system. So I'm going to go to my group 9. That's why I'm well, wanting to go to, of course. And then I'm going to withdraw also a little bit of profit. So that's my strategy now, and it's still running. It's still paying really well. And they did a banner here in the Spectroads wishes you a Merry Christmas. So sometimes you get some news from them, guys. So if you are in Spectroads, always keep the news tab here on top in the eyes, because maybe they have something to say. The last thing that they said was there are some users who used to make more than one account per device, so that we are starting to take stand and to stop any user that has multiple accounts. So be aware,
Yeah.
guys, don't do that, okay? So if you want to have some news, you want to know what they're doing, then that is the news that you can go to. So this is my Spectroads back office right now. And one thing I want to tell you guys, this is a rev share. And I tell you this every week because rev shares are always a little bit skeptical, because normally they pay out people with money that comes in. So if there's a deposit and somebody withdraws, then that money from the deposit is going to go to the person that is going to withdraw out of the system. You always keep in mind that you always put in what you can afford to lose. Okay? So, well, you know the drill, guys. If you are interested, you can always contact us somewhere underneath the video or whatever. You can find some information. So, is there anything in the chat about this?
Nothing about this. Mario Lynn says, thanks, guys. Good to be back. And Robert Barker says, hello, Connie and Dean. Greetings from Manchester, just across the Pennines. So not far away from me.
Okay, nice. Well, nice to hear from you guys. So no questions. Well, I'm going to stop sharing my screen in a second. The first thing I'm going to tell you, if you are interested in this one and you don't have any money to spare, start for free. You can do that in this one, okay? You can just build it up for free, but it will take a long time and you don't know if this program is still going to last. So that's one thing I want to tell you guys. This is a very nice program that if you don't have any money and you want to, well, feel the waters and try it out, then you can do that without anything putting in. Okay, there you go. So, yeah, Robert is in the house. Thank you for joining here, Robert. Nice to see you here. And thank you, Marjolein. Good to be back, she says. Yeah, I can understand that. So, okay, so we did Finalmente, we did Spectroads, and, well, Dean, I can, well,
BEURAX?
BEURAX, maybe?
Okay, let me just share my screen again. Yeah. Let's go see what's happening in BEURAX. So, as we know, sorry, go on. Oh, we're down for maintenance at the minute, so let's have a look, see what's going on. Might not be able to share BEURAX. It's down for maintenance. Oh no, there we go. Oh, bad. Don't know if you just heard that, but my faucet's just gone off. Scared the living bejeepers out of me.
Jim Boy is in the house. Hello, welcome.
We are. So, as we all know, BEURAX only pays out Monday to Friday as the weekend off. I think they're still trading at the weekends because trading, you know, or doing whatever they do. I think they're trading at BEURAX, aren't they? So they're probably still trading at the weekend, but that's how they make their money, you know, which is absolutely perfectly fine. And in the current climate of today, it's always good to be doing that. So I finished last week off with 0.0007. I was going to do a withdrawal because I thought a withdrawal was $10 because it was a little confusing because they've taken out something so it looks more clear now. So if we look here, it says BTC is 0.001. That's a minimum withdrawal for a BTC. But then it says BTC right here. So I don't know if that's a typo or it says BTC and Ethereum and then it's $10. So they used to have Payoneer in here.
If you take a good look, it says payment system and then it says BTC.
Yeah.
I think it's just the BTC one too much.
Yeah, they put another BTC
line in between is in between the other ones also.
You see, because what happened, they used to have Payoneer in here. They've temporarily disabled Payoneer because I think they do some, you know, if a lot of money goes through a certain platform, they just sort of like hold it and then just basically say you need to verify or you need to do something. It happened with We Share Abundance, if you remember. Not We Share Abundance, the other one, My Ads Up. It happened with My Ads Up back in the day, where Perfect Money or Payoneer had to take a step back. So we took that out, but that's the reason why. So Payoneer was there, so that was actually split. So it said BTC, Ethereum, and then it said $10 underneath. So I was just thinking, all right, okay, that was on a different line and this was on there. So, but I read it wrong. So I'm waiting to get to 0.001, which should be this week sometime, and then I'll do a withdrawal, and then see what happens from there on. I'll do the withdrawal of 0.001, and then whatever's changed is left over that'll be used to build.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a way for me to get my funds back. I have got a complete total of 0.0052, I think I've got in here in total. Yeah, 0.0052. Yeah. So in total, so that'll be 0.001 of that 0.0052 out of the system and safe in my wallet. So yeah, so that's pretty good. Awesome in here. If I go to deposit curls, I think this is what I'm looking for. No, yeah, it is. Yeah. So as you can see, and this is the issue that we had last week. If you remember, see if we can go back to last week. When was what was the date last Monday? 14th.
Last Monday was the 14th. Yes.
14th. Yeah. So 14th. Sure enough, that's just gonna skip. There we go. Back. So 14, sure enough, at 1:15 on the 14th, on the morning of the 14th, I received 0.00056, and that's for my 0.004 deposit. And then the 168 came through at about 9:15. And that's pretty much religious in fact it is every single day from now on. But what confused me last week, and I was ready for it this week, was because I kicked off this one first thing in the morning, basically sat there on a Friday, but then I don't get it until the Monday. So that's a Friday morning, that's a Friday night, and then I have to wait till Monday. So, but because I started it on a Tuesday last week, a week before last, I was expecting it on the Friday night. But then I thought, no, silly me. 1:15 in the morning is the following day, which is Saturday, isn't it? So. Yeah, so it's all falling into place now. But as you can see, religiously, it's paid in the back office. I have heard of someone who got a withdrawal of $75 this week. Not sure how quick that was. So I think somebody on the live said they were going to do a withdrawal this week. I wonder if they've done that. I wonder if
I know that one of my downlines did the first withdrawal, and it was still in per year, but it's not there anymore. But there's something else, guys, because when you have USD in your back office, don't worry about that, because you can withdraw that in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and everything you want. And you don't have to worry about your per year, because when you go to withdrawal,
withdrawal, yeah.
And you go to USD, well, it's on USD, and you click on the Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
No, just leave it there. Yeah. Click on the Bitcoin.
By default, it's there already, and then you've got all the.
Yeah. So if you click on it, you can choose in how you want to withdraw your USD. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to worry about anything. If you have a Bitcoin wallet, then just send it to your Bitcoin wallet.
But I'm guessing if you put it on BTC, you can only withdraw in BTC.
Only BTC.
Yeah. So there we go.
But people were scared because per year was not there anymore. If you have a Bitcoin wallet, you can also just withdraw your USD to your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Perfect Money, or your USDT. So no worries there, right?
That's good. That's very interesting.
Yeah, so they don't know if per year is coming back, but they took it out because per year told them that something was happening and all that. So maybe it's coming back, but for now it's out. Okay, so make sure that if you do these programs, you always do something with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the future. Okay, guys?
Speaking of Bitcoin is the future, the price of Bitcoin, if you've been watching it this week, has gone mental. So let's just type in quickly BTC to USD, see what the price is right now. We are at $1,806.80 for one Bitcoin. So all-time high this week. My strategy from year onwards, which is what I've been thinking about doing this for a while, but I was there. Is it going to go back up to 20k? Is it going to go back? And I was pondering. I know you for the past goodness knows how many years I've been hearing. By the end of this year, we're going to have $1 million Bitcoin. You know, and it's not like that. To me, there's no evidence of $1 million Bitcoin because it's the highest it's ever been is 23,000. So anybody who's saying that we're going to have $1 million Bitcoin, I want to know where they're getting the facts from. It's predictions. It's it's like you might as well just predict the lottery numbers, but because it has been to 20k before. I could see if they turn around to me and say, we're going to have a $20,000 Bitcoin, I'd have probably believed in that a little bit more than the $500,000 Bitcoin or the $1 million Bitcoin that they keep projecting. But look, by the end of the year, we've got a $23,000 Bitcoin, which is an all-time high. It's the highest it's ever been. And you know what that means? If it's been up at 23,000 once, it's going to do it again. So all my withdrawals from here on out, and which is one of my New Year's resolutions, if you like, is I'm going to split my withdrawals 70-30, 50-50, 80-20, something like that. I haven't quite decided. I think it's going to be about 70-30. So 70% going to stay with me, and 30% is going to be stored in Bitcoin for events like what we've just seen over the past week.
I only see a half face.
Only half face. That's because I've lanced over to one side. Here I am. Hello. I can't see myself when I'm sharing screen, so it's all like I don't know if I'm on camera or not camera. So yeah, I can see that we're up on 23,000. If it drops back down, which is inevitable, it's going to drop again. It'll drop back down and then it'll go back up again. I can see that happening. I don't think it'll go back down to about 3,000 again. I think it'll drop back down to about 10.
I think it will hang on to 10, 11, something there.
Yeah, 10, 11. It might have a 9, but I don't think it'll drop to 3 again.
No.
I believe this has got to do with the Chinese for some reason. The Chinese are controlling this quite a lot, because one minute the Chinese are banning Bitcoin, next minute the Chinese are bulling Bitcoin. So I don't even think they know what they're doing with it, but it is very getting popular, and people are actually basically saying that Bitcoin's the future now. We have got what's a famous guys over in the States. When Bitcoin originally came out, there's a program on Netflix called something like Banking on Bitcoin or something like that. And there's a company in that, financial company, who dissed Bitcoin and said it's just a fad, and all this palaver, it's not going to last. It's just fake currency. It's fake money, blah, blah, blah. You got to stick with the real money. We're going to oppose Bitcoin. We're going they've just bought a bucket load of it. They've just basically said, okay, we give in. Yeah, it could be the future. We're going to buy a shitload of it now. So it's funny how you watch that program and say, yeah, just a minute, didn't you just buy a bucket load of Bitcoin? You're saying that you don't want anything to do with it, but you've just bought like $5-10 million worth of Bitcoin or something. So yeah, things are going crazy there. It's basically made me rethink my strategies on withdrawing, and so obviously I've got to get my seed money out of these programs, which is what I'm going to be working with. Then I'm going to split it 70-30, maybe 80-20, and keep 10% into my in building my seed money, 30% into going into, so 60-40. If I split it 60-40, 60% to me, 10% into my seed money, 30% into holding Bitcoin. I know somebody who had a bucket load of Bitcoin the first time Bitcoin took a rush like this and went up to 20k.
I want to stop you there because Marjolein has a question.
Oh, go for it.
Yeah, The question of Marjolein is, do BEURAX and Finalmente pay commission from rev share from refs if even if they didn't pay anything yourself?
Good question. I don't know. I haven't tried.
No, I didn't try that too. So maybe somebody else that is watching, maybe they know, because I never had any of these, because maybe I jump in first and then my team jumps in after, so I don't
Yeah.
have that, and I always put money in. So I don't know really, Marjolein. So,
Let me.
but why not?
Investing.
I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
they
I don't.
will. I think they will pay the commissions, even though you didn't pay anything. I don't know.
Earn from your own investment referral programs for active lenders and partners. So,
Okay, so you need to be active in BEURAX. So you need to have,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, this has got an amazing
BEURAX?
downline. I mean, BeURAX is quite cheap as well. It's only about $20 to get involved. I think that's what I got involved in. Like, it was $20 when I got involved. 0.001 I think is a minimum. So what's 0.001 now? No, it's not that.
23.
Yeah, $23, $24 as of right now at Bitcoin's all-time high. So 0.001 is pretty damn high. It's pretty damn low, so should I say, for a program like this. You can kick it off like that. As soon as you pay that in, you're an active member. So they do have an awesome compensation plan, which is a compensation plan that is pretty much similar to in soft trade AI. If
Software, yeah,
if
yeah, yeah.
yeah, if people were joined us in that, or were part of soft trade,
That
and
was
it's
fun.
the
That program was really fun.
and that was a crazy program. Yeah, again, I didn't follow my own rules in soft trade, so I lost in soft trade. But if I hadn't if I'd have followed my own rules, I'd have been well in profit with soft trade AI. So
You didn't do my strategy.
I know. I didn't do my own strategy. That's my own. That's my own strategy. That's the strategy that I've used for the last 4 or 5 years. Get your seed money out and play with that money. But it was okay. I earned a killing in the previous program, which was my ads up. So I had some backup funds anyway. So it wasn't really a loss. It was free money.
Oh, there's
But
another thing. Before you go on in this one, Robert is telling us that advertising works. I promoted BEURAX on Spectroads, and someone joined from Argentina, invested $500, so I received a
nice,
nice $30 commission and
lovely,
withdrew one evening, and the $30 was in my Bitcoin wallet the following morning.
nice.
Congratulations, Robert, because yeah, that's how we do that. So promote your stuff in your Spectroads if you are in Spectroads, because
Yeah,
it's working. And I do the same thing. I promote hashing at space right now very, very heavily because of the new system that is coming up. And I get a ton of referrals from Spectroads. So yeah, do that, guys. Use that Spectroads for your advertising.
yeah. And we've heard it live on the webinar that I heard that somebody had pulled out this $75 in a day. Obviously, somebody on the live right now has pulled out some more cash. So which is absolutely fantastic. It's still paying, but yeah, and your team's got this turnover as well, which is 500. So if somebody put $500 in and whatever Robert put in, that all accumulates together, and that accumulates on 15 levels. So starting with you, and if it goes down to 15 levels, and everybody puts in like $100, say, or $23 each, all that builds up, and when you build up to, you get 6% on your directs initially, but when your team has passed $10,000 turnover, which is basically your team just regurgitating the money, you know. That builds up to 7%. $30,000, it builds up to 8%, and you get a leadership bonus of $1,000 bonus. Still got to look into that. How do they pay that? Do they pay that as a package? But either. That's a fantastic bonus. 9% on 60,000 with a 200 with a $2,000 deposit. What's that? 1,200,000. 10%. $250,000. Yeah, sorry, 120,000 is 10%. 300. $250,000 is 5,000 deposit. Leadership bonus with 11%, and then anything over $1 million is 12% with a 20,000 deposit leadership bonus, and then it goes on like that. As you can see, you can see this in a if you just scroll down to the on any page, there's two little buttons. There's a trading platform and there's a PDF. If you just click on the download PDF and scroll down to page 10, you will find this list here, and you will be able to check that out. But yeah, I mean, it's looking great. What I like about BEURAX is that you can see the pros and cons between BEURAX and the pros and cons of Finalmente. What I've seen, Finalmente, you can't see what's going on. You know, even though they're paying 7 days a week, you know, which is in Finalmente's.
But Finalmente, they are not trading.
Yeah, Finalmente, they're not trading, but they are accumulating over a 7 day period. Only problem is that what a con with Finalmente is that you can't see that accumulation happening. You know, so you say, oh, I've got enough to withdraw on a Wednesday. You would have to wait until your pack expires on like a Friday or the day your pack expires, do a withdrawal and all that. You know, I can understand why they've done it. That's great. BEURAX pays out daily, so you can keep it. You can keep a track on it. So as soon as that gets to the minimum withdrawal, you can hit withdraw and pull it out. As soon as you get $30 in referral commissions, you can hit withdraw and pull your commissions out, or you can kick off another pack, whichever way you want to play with it. You know, so but this is you can build up this quicker. Finalmente, if it showed you what you was building throughout the day, you could probably kick off another pack halfway through the.
But you can just calculate it for yourself every 7 days, right?
Yeah, you can calculate it. I mean, if you're going to you can go into purchase plan any time. So if we go to the Uno Classic, which is a pack that we're in right now, click this little calculator and then type in your 0.0052 is what I've got going on at the minute. I know balance, it's going to come up 0.005198, and in my main balance I'm going to receive 0.000314. That's accumulated, so you can just throw that straight back in, which is pretty good. As I say, to do a withdrawal, you'd have to do a 14-day capital return with if you want your seed money back out. So if we double up on this, and then you ask for your seed money out. So if I jumped up to 0.014, I think, if I got a 104, I think it is, then I can ask for 0.0052 back out, and then I'm risk free. So,
okay.
Anything else?
Well, some people aren't here. Simon is in the house, by the way. So
Simon,
there you go. There's Simon. Hello, Simon. How are you doing? Very nice to see you. XRP is going to have a ballroom run. Yeah, apparently. Well, yeah.
XRP is on a serious bull run. It's either happening right now or it's about next week. So if you're trading somewhere, or you've got some way to grab some XRP, which is Ripple, by the way, jump on it. Make a quick little
Very
cash.
nice, Simon. Keep it in. Keep it working. Marjolein is saying, "Done. Good that I'm back. It makes you think." I think she means think. It makes you think. It's okay. Don't worry. Ayanda is in the house. Hello, Ayanda, from Tobela South. No. Tobela, is that a country? I don't know.
Looks like a surname. So unless you're just from
like a surname, yes. So, well, thank you for joining, by the way. And we have Bolat in the house. Hello, Bolat. Welcome, welcome. Very nice to see you here again. And Simon is saying, happening now. Yeah, I know. A lot of people are talking about it.
Now, okay, let's play some.
Yeah.
I'll play some games with that then.
I don't have any Ripple. So.
Continue.
Do you?
I've got some. I've got some Ripple. I've got some funds in Bit7, which is a trading program that I kind of work with and play around with. I've got a bit of funds in there, so I'm going to. If the bull one's happening now, I'm going to see what I can do. So I'll continue on do this.
Okay. Well, let's talk about a little bit about PGI. I'm not going to talk about it for a long time. Just wanted to show you guys something. So let me start by getting. It's always a pain in the ass because I have to go to my email and I have to verify everything. Okay. 1, 2. There you go. Okay, let me pause that. Okay. Good. Let me go away here. Let me come back to you. And we have somebody reacting in my Facebook group. Hello, hello, from Fresno, Canada. Is that Canada, CA, or is that California? I think California, right?
Fresno, California, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So let us know who you are, by the way. Thank you for joining. So let me share my screen. And there you go. Can you see that?
I can.
Okay. There you go. And this video is always playing, so I immediately I muted it because it plays loudly. So, well, this one is also a program that you don't have to refer in, but you can make more money if you do. And well, what I did was I had a $100 package first, and that's running already. I have already $20 in here, and I added a $300 package now. So this one will start, I think, tomorrow. It takes 3 days before your package is going to run, and that's 3 working days. Okay, so I had to wait for the whole weekend because I think I started it the Friday, I think, or something. So now I have to wait 3 working days and then it will start up. So I will make around about 1% per day, but sometimes you get a little bit more. And when I click on the package, then you can see exactly what you get every day. And that's what you meant, right, Dean, with that other program, that you can see what it does?
Yeah, that's right. I always like seeing what it does, yeah.
Yeah.
So
well,
with like,
you can see what it does.
yeah, that's the old thing. So you can just see what's going down and what that you can build up a strategy for. On this particular day, I can pull out the minimum withdrawal, or I can pull out a withdrawal there to continue building, which is always good.
So in this one, you can see exactly every day what you get, how many percentages here, and you see that sometimes you get 2%. and here a little bit above the 1%. So it's always a surprise what you get. I think you get up to 3% in this one from on 0.5. So it's very nice to have, you know, you don't have to look at it. You can just leave it and then check it every couple of days or whatever you want to do. If you don't want to recruit in this program, because you can earn passively on these packages anyway. So yeah, doing really well, still working. So I added another package. So now I will get $3 a day from that one also. So in total, I will get $4 a day instead of $1 a day. And I always calculate the lowest amount. Everything that I get extra is always better. Okay. Yeah, because you never know what these packages do. And this one is an average of 1% per day. So I never think of, oh, maybe I will get 3%. I always calculate 1%, and everything on top is, well, merely profit extra, you know. So a very nice program to start in. And yeah, of course, you can refer in this one. I'm not heavily promoting it. I have capture page for this one, and I made one also for team members. So if you are joining in my team in this program and you want to use some of the promotion materials that I make, then you can get that for free. Okay, so because if you use those links from PGI Global just to use it as the link as it is standard in this, it will not work in, let's say, that program like a rev share or something, because PGI and I think that that other program, what's that called again? Forgot the name, but they won't show up and share the program. Okay, so you need to make a capture page or a page for these kind of programs in order to get it out to the world or do a video. So so that's a little difficult for people that don't know how to do that, and that's why I made a page for that. So I have already one team member that is using it, and she's getting emails from that, so it's very nice. So hopefully she will get some people in her team with that page also. So if you are interested in this one, take a look and read everything it says. Click on every button that you see. Make sure that you do your homework always, because nothing is a guarantee. Okay. Any questions about this program?
Not yet. Sahidu has basically said hello, Connie and Dean, and it is
Hello?
Fresno, California. And it is Fresno, California.
Yeah, right.
So, yeah. Thank
Okay.
goodness I watch a lot of American TV, and I can.
Yeah.
Somebody says Fresno, I can say, oh yeah, it's in California. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have any questions, guys, come up with it right now, and I can just go over that. Or maybe you have questions for another program. Not to worry. Always put in if you need some answers here. So let me get back to you guys. So if I said anything wrong, please correct me here, because of course I'm human too. And we are an hour in right now, so I don't see any questions here. Dean, do you have anything to add here?
Nothing much. I mean, as I say, you know, it's all these programs are at your own risk. You know,
Yeah.
which is any program. We don't personally know the owners. We don't meet the owners. We don't, you know. I mean, I've met a couple of owners in my lifetime, but it's very rare. And those people I've mentioned it last week. I sat down to dinner with an owner or a partner of a company, and he were a legitimate partner. He wasn't just an affiliate that says, "Oh yeah, I'm a partner." You know, we're a legitimate partner in that company. And I sat down for dinner with him. Looked at his whites of his eyes, you know, and they still run off. They still didn't pay us, you know. So yeah, it's DTA. Don't trust anybody. So if you want to play the game, play the game. you know, and this is why we're here. We're giving you these strategies to show you how we're playing the game. You know, it's not how you should play the game, it's how we're playing the game, and we're earning the cash from it. You know, we're getting risk-free in majority of these programs. A lot of people are not getting risk-free, and so I'm sure Connie's the same, but me personally, I want to show you how we're doing it, so we're becoming risk-free, so we can, when something dies, we can just say on to the next, instead of like what we saw a couple of weeks ago. Oh, scammer, have you forgot about my ads up, you know, from 12 months ago? And you know, and it's all like, dude, if you're still crying about a program, the only time that I cry about a program that's died is when it's a shame because we're paying me out a bucket load of cash, you know, and now I have to start building again in a new program. I have to start building it up again. But that's the only time I'm like, I ever feel down about a program, you know. Even right now, if a program dies before I get my seed money out, we've got ways to build up that seed money back, you know. And I've got stuff all over the place, you know. Like just there, I found out that Ripple's on the bull run right now, and I just went, there you go. Well, you know, it's only 22 Ripple that I had, but it's still I can build that up.
Yeah, of course.
And since I did that, it's on 1% right now. It was on 7% a minute ago, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, there are a lot of programs that are low risk, and yeah, of course, it's diversifying your portfolio. So that's the way to do it. And well, you people should know that. And he's also saying, I love Qubittech. I'm also in Qubittech and CashFX, doing really, really well. Qubittech, I'm not really convinced. I'm in it, but I'm not convinced. CashFX, I am, because that's really paying out like clockwork, giving me emails every week, getting us paid every week. So yeah, that's a really, really good one. And yes, I hear about Blockbank also, but I'm not going to join that because it's also running for a longer time right now, and I don't think it will hold on too long. But maybe I'm wrong, okay? So take a chance if you want to continue in that. And at the moment, I am 100% ROI. Very, very good. That's what you need to do first before you're going to play with any other things. So happy to scam others, David says.
Well, yeah, if that's what you do, you know, and that floats your boat, fair enough. But we're trying to avoid that here. You know, we play the game, but you know, it's not like
it's all a game, guys.
It's all a game. We just bring programs to the table. We say this could last a little while. If you follow what we're doing,
the casino right now. Okay?
Yeah.
Machines that we are showing you, okay, and you're going to put some money in your pocket. You're going to put some money in those machines, and then hopefully it will pay out.
That's right. I mean, my brother used to be exactly the same way. He used to turn around to me and say, "Oh, everything that you do is a scam. It's a pyramid. It's a Ponzi. It's you know, it's all this absolute truffle," that he used to say. And then it got to the point where I always had money. Yeah. And it was like, what are you doing? You know, why do you always have money? What are you doing? And you know, finally over the past couple of months, he's just suddenly realised that okay, I want to know what you're doing. Yeah, I've seen Bitlosity.
I saw that one, but I'm not going to join that because that's really a referral program, and I hate those. So I don't know what you have to say about it, Dean, but I don't like it.
Straight line. It's got three different. Bitlosity's got three different compensation plans. The first one is for people who don't really recruit, and it's a straight line cycler. I have never seen a straight line cycler that hasn't stalled. Never. You know, so people run out of time. People run out of business. You know, they run out of people. There's only 7 billion people on this planet. You know, so you know, eventually something's going to stall because not everybody's into this. You know, so eventually, you know, you're gonna come to a screeching halt. So straight line cyclers are just yeah, they're not really for me. Yeah.
It's nothing for me. I only work with well, these programs that you have, packages that you can just earn on without promoting anything.
Yeah, and then the other compensation plans are great. They're fantastic, but they're fantastic for the people who can recruit. So the people like Connie and myself who've got a following, and basically if we join a program, they join, and then everybody starts earning. Pyramids, if you like to call them pyramids, matrices, whatever you want to call them. We only call them pyramids because it's like that, you know. They look like pyramids, but matrices. The issue with matrices is that 98% of people in network marketing can't, won't, or don't recruit.
People at the top were making money, and people at the bottom are losing out.
Exactly, you know. So that's why we turn around. I mean, I've just spotted another message from David there. Yeah, for every penny you take out, someone else is losing. But isn't that every?
That's in every
business?
program.
Isn't that every business?
Yeah,
even on the planet.
So,
you know, when you put your money into your bank account, you know there's only 10% stays in your account. You know, the other 90%, the bank uses to make more money for themselves.
Even
you don't see a penny of that.
Us, so.
Yeah, you don't see a penny of whatever that is, you know. Especially if you're just in a current account or a box standard account, they're earning a lot more than the interest rates that you're getting. So, you know, if you believe that what we're doing is scamming people, then look at your banks, look at your shops, even your shops, because the shops don't buy them tins of beans for 50-60 pound a tin. They buy them tins of beans for like 20 pence a tin, and they're selling you them for 40-50 pounds.
And then they're
making profit.
Getting, how do you say that? You're getting a cheap one, but it's not cheap. No, it's just the money they want to have, you know.
Well, the cheap. I mean, that's another thing. I used to work at a Coca-Cola factory, and there were a lot of blank. I can always remember this day. I was at an agency. Yeah, okay. But they were a Coca-Cola factory, and they were full of blank bottles and cans. And I said, "What's all this? Does this need moving?" And she goes, "No, we're gonna fill them up." And I said, "Well, don't they need printing first?" And they goes, "Yeah, they get printed after they're filled or something, because that's going to be like Sainsbury's range, you know, like Sainsbury's Saver range. It's the real stuff that's in there. We're just selling it cheaper, you know." And it's like, well, you know, Crypto Evolve. Not seen that one yet. Wiselings. Continue paste over. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just reading.
I saw a webinar from
Wiselings.
From the owner.
Yeah, I've seen Wiselings this week. Sometimes somebody's throwing that at me.
Yeah, but I hear some strange things. People are very happy, and I hear people are not so happy. So I hear a lot of different things about Wiseling. So I can't tell you anything about it because I'm not in it. I saw a webinar from the owner also, but no, I can't tell anything about it. I don't know really how it works and all that. So, but yeah, Bolat, if it's working and you're getting your money out, then of course, congratulations to you. And that Crypto Evolve, is that asking us that it's evolving, or is that a program? Maybe it is. Maybe you have a program that's called Crypto Evolve. And David is saying, but they are not doing fresh air. I don't know what you're talking about, David, really. What are you going through? Just don't wrap around it. Just talk about what you're trying to say.
Yeah, it's basically saying that all these programs that we are here, and we're happy scamming. We're happy scamming.
No, I don't think. Yeah, well, everybody has his own opinion, and I don't care.
Yeah, everybody's got their own opinion. That's absolutely fine. We've had your attention for the last 10 minutes, so I'm quite happy with that.
Everybody must say what they think, and I don't care about anybody that thinks it's a scam or that we are scamming, because we are not. We are teaching. But yeah, everybody
People
has
honest,
his own opinion. Doesn't matter.
we must be doing something right, because people never call a failure a scammer.
Yeah.
So we must be doing something right. So, but yeah, if you think that if you don't like what we're doing, stop watching and
Stop watching, or
enjoy your
do your own
retirement,
thing.
enjoy your job, whatever you're doing, enjoy. There's a lot of people
So
that earn a lot of money in what we are doing, and we're just giving the symptoms. We're just giving the strategies that we use. We know that I personally know that my team are always earning money. They've always had some profit if they're following my instructions. So I can sleep soundly at night. So sometimes we get blindsided, but
yeah, of course, but everybody does. If
we
you are
tell you the risk before you join, so it's nothing. And we're not the owners; we're just affiliates, just like you too. So it's not like it doesn't really.
I think that David is the person that goes to the casino.
Well,
yeah. So it's nothing wrong with that, David, going to the casino, but then you're sure that you can lose your money in one evening. So yeah. Basically nothing wrong with that, but everybody has his own choice in doing things. And that's why we always tell people, read the disclaimer. If you don't have the money to join that program, then don't go lending from a bank or whatever, or lending from people because you want to join that program because it's $100 you need to get in. Just don't join it. Just wait.
That's another good reason. If you've got money, a lot of people spend £1 on lottery tickets, or £2 as it is now, on lottery tickets here in the UK. A lot of people spend a fortune on scratch cards. That is money they can afford to lose. Because there's only 1 in 5 chances of you winning that lottery, or 1 in X amount of million chances in you winning the jackpot on that lottery. So and that's why we always turn around and say, look, only use the money. Don't take the food off your table. Don't use your bill money. Don't do any of that. Somebody said last week that they want to know what I need to pay a bill in January. Our advice was pay that bill in January. Don't join anything that we're offering.
Don't join anything.
Because if you're joining a program to pay a bill in January, you need to take that money and pay that bill, and then come back to us when you've got some spare cash in your hand, and then that you can afford to lose. When all your bills are paid and everything's done.
That's how we started. Came to me and asked about Coinbirds, and he wanted to have my link. And he told me that he was in Golden Birds or Golden Coins or something like that, but that's the same one as Coinbirds. It's the same program, same owner. Mm-hmm. So I told him, why do you want to join in Coinbirds under me? Because you already have the similar program that is from the same owner, and you're still building that. It doesn't make sense to get under me that I get a commission, but you already have an account. You need to build that one up. Don't join me in a new one starting all over.
Yeah, and Coinbirds is slightly different because
you're not getting my link because you need to stay and build that other one.
Coinbirds is different because you need referrals to build up gold coins so you can have a withdrawal. So that's slightly different, so you get 40% of your deposits, and then the rest of it comes from your downline. That's slightly different. You can join for free, you can build it up, you can then deposit, and you get 40% of your downline. If you want to share that with other people, they have got a referral program in there, or a promotion program in there, where you pay X amount of cash, they'll do some advertising for you, you get some referrals, which I believe is very successful. And that goes on. But if it's the same thing with opening up 2 accounts in the stacking. People who were at Spectroads, when he turned around and basically said that they've put that thing in there saying anybody with multiple accounts is going to get taken down, and that is due to the fact because It's pointless having two accounts. You're just doubling your risk. You're doubling your seed money.
You need to start all over again.
You know, why get out? You know, if you put $100 in, why open up another account and put another $100 in? So that's $200 in I need instead of use that one account and refer people, get your $100 out, and if you earn another $100, boom. You know, you've got
so I basically
$200.
told that person, I don't want you to join in my team. I just want you to build that other platform, basically from the same owner, because it's all the same. And he was just like, why? And I was like, yeah, you need to build that one. Don't join me and start all over. So I don't mind, you know. I need to have people that trust me, and I need to have people that make money, not to get commissions for nothing. You know, I don't want to do that. I'm here to help you guys. So Saeed is saying, I'm wondering if Spectroads is a good program or not. I need just your opinions. Well, the only opinion I can give you, Saeed, is from here to the door. Because it's always a risk. We don't know how long these programs are going to run. Everything that I did in the program is maybe different from another person. So I did get my seed money out. I have my strategies for that. But I cannot guarantee you anything for this program. So if you want to join it, then think about it and do it on your own. Don't rely on anybody else. Okay? That's what I.
As of right now, all the programs that we mentioned are good programs. You know, that might change tomorrow. You know,
maybe they're going
all these programs might, suddenly stop paying, and then we could be doing a live or a webinar or whatever you want to call these platforms next week, and basically saying this has stopped working, this has stopped working. That's the thing. That's the game that we're playing. You know, if you don't want to play that game, don't play the game. If you want to join us, we could join something tomorrow that's a day old, and on day 2 it crashes. The site's no longer.
I had that. There was something that was 4 days old, and it stopped paying the 6th day. That was 2 days later. Okay, so I lost $30 in that. It doesn't matter because it's play money for me. But a lot of people are complaining, oh, my money is gone and my money is gone. I couldn't afford to lose that. What are you doing? Okay. Let me know who you are, by the way. I go to the casino and I lose dollars in 10 minutes. I will rather take my chance in the program. Yeah, that's what I say too. But you have a lot of fun in these casinos, okay? You see a lot of people, you can talk with them, you can interact with these people, and you can throw your money in a machine. But you can also lose it by the end of the day or in 10 minutes, just like he or she is saying right now. So, yeah. So do whatever you want to do. If you want to go to the casino, do. If you want to play in the program here, then you can do that too. It's on you. John, send a message, Connie, about Crypto Evolve. Oh, you send a message to me. Okay. Thank you. And Saeed says, thank you. Yeah, Saeed, I can't tell you anything more about that because it's always like, yeah, but you told me that it was a good program. So I joined in your team and now it's gone and I lost my money. I don't want to hear that. And I know you know what I'm talking about, really. Okay, so that's why I always tell you guys, make up your mind yourself. Don't rely on anything that we say here. Okay, I think that's it, guys. Do you have anything else? Dean, do you have any last words?
Just that we get this all the time, you know, just what Connie's just said. Don't be coming up to us and basically saying, I joined our team and it's now, we get it all the time, you know, and 9 times out of 10, it's from people who just don't follow instructions. You know, I give everybody a strategy in my team and they don't follow instructions, or I think they've got a better plan or a better way of doing things, and they do it slightly different. I can basically say that this program is flagging, is got red flags everywhere, and I'd rather tell my team to pull out of something rather than later. I'd rather tell you to pull out and there might be another 2 or 3 weeks left, than tell you in 2 or 3 weeks stop paying out. You know, so I'd rather pull you out quicker than later. But you still got the people who turn around and sort of like say, oh no, I've got this update from this, and I said they're fantastic. If they're going to scam you, they're not going to tell you they're going to scam you, are they? They're not going to tell you that, oh, 2 weeks time we're going to stop all payments. Why? Because they're going to have a mass exodus and they're going to have to stop payments before that. You know, they want to keep everything quiet so everything knows that everything's going on well. They might put some promotions on, they might do this, that, and the other, and everybody starts putting the money in, and then suddenly they're gone. That's the last injection of cash that they had. They say, thank you very much. I'm off to drink mocktails in Tahiti somewhere, you know what I mean? Yeah. What are the red flags you look for? When they start paying smaller members out, when they start, there's quite a few that I look for. On regular, what's your red flags? I mean, my red flags are a little raw. So if I start saying my red flags, people will say, "Oh, you're talking about that program," you know. But I'm not. It's just red flags generally that I'm looking for. So what are your red flags?
Well, it depends on what the program is, I think, because every program has its own compensation plan and how they work and how they pay out and all that. So it depends on what they're doing to have a red flag. We don't know.
Yeah, third-party companies, when they start introducing third-party companies, that's a red flag for me. You know.
Yeah.
So. Like my ads up, when that was running, it brought in a M2M
another program, yeah, and basically, asking us for money, $5 a week, also.
Yeah, asking us for a subscription when a subscription isn't there. Pay, you know, suddenly there's a subscription there running out of cash. Then you've got the paying the smaller amounts. Now, I used to do the withdrawals in my ads up, and this happened, you know, when it was sort of like, okay, I've put all the withdrawals in numerical order or in the amount order, you know, so all the people, $10, $10, $10, $10, that's who were paying first, you know, and the people at the top who were asking for 2,000-3,000, those people had to wait until we paid all the lower end. Now, granted, with Mindy Davis, everybody in that Bitcoin account got paid. Everybody who had a pending withdrawal in Bitcoin got paid. I know that because I did them. So every single one of them got paid. But, you know, if you've got a continuous run of... She stopped withdrawals, by the way. She didn't. You couldn't make any more withdrawals. Yeah. And she stopped withdrawals, so there were no more people coming in asking for $10, $10, $10. So you think you cleared out the $10, but then suddenly you've got a bunch more at $10 because people have asked for a bunch more at $10. So you've got that.
First, before that happened, by the way, because you were doing the withdrawals.
Yeah.
And then first she took that withdrawing, acting with that, doing it herself first. And then you couldn't do it anymore. And then she stopped paying out.
Yeah.
That's how it went. Because first she took it back to herself. So she was paying everybody out, everybody on the lower end. And then she stopped paying.
No, I paid. I did the withdrawals from when I started doing the withdrawals right till the last payment.
Oh, I thought she took it back first.
No, I paid all the. I were only in charge of the Bitcoin withdrawals. I didn't have a Perfect Money account, so I didn't do the Perfect Money account. But I didn't. I only did the Bitcoin withdrawals. I did everyone. I paid the first one since she stopped the withdrawals. I paid the first one, and I paid the absolute last payment. You know, in fact, I had an email from Mindy saying, "How much more Bitcoin do you need to pay that last person?" Okay. And I told her, and I think I needed about an extra $600 or something in the Bitcoin account that we were using. She put the $600 in. I paid that last person.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Everybody got paid. Every single person got paid who had a pending payment. So, yeah. So if you start paying lower, start saying all the lower people are getting paid first. Yeah, again, another red flag for me. Yeah, things like that. Promotions.
But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be a red flag.
It doesn't have to be a red flag. I mean, but 9 times out of 10, from what things happen. Anybody who's been around this a while, we can see what happens. I can go back to 2014. Michael Webber and X100K started bringing out third-party programs. Brings out third-party programs, and suddenly that program shrinks. Because I always ask this question: you're the owner of a company. Why are you advertising somebody else? That's just like me owning a shop. I'm basically saying, "Oh yeah, our shop's good." Yeah, our shop's good. And the shop down the road's better. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. But that's happened repeatedly, or you get the owner opening up a new program, like in another program that we're involved in. They add a program, and then suddenly they launched a new program, and a week later that person went to New York. Okay, fair enough. That's great. He went on a business trip. Okay, cool. Found out that later he would have an IVF treatment over in New York. And then he launched another program. And then a week later, he went on a week to China and Australia. And it's all like, just a minute. Every time you launch a new program, every time there's a big influx in cash, you go on holiday. You're just using us to pay for your vacations. So that's when I've had enough. He brings out another program, and it's sort of like, I'm not joining this program. And then a lot of people said, no, me neither. I'm not joining this program either. Suddenly, he cancelled his holiday. Oh yeah, I'm going on holiday. Oh no, I'm not going on holiday anymore. No, because I don't want enough cash to go on holiday. So things like that happen. There's several different red flags. Changing the compensation plan around as well too much.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of program it is and how the compensation plan normally should be. Well, I always don't. I don't really see it as a red flag. I maybe see it as like, okay, we knew that this was going to happen, so we need to make sure that we have other programs to the side.
Don't get me wrong.
Get over that red flag and just leave it for a couple, whatever, and then go to the next one and just work your way up. Don't stay on that program and wait for the red flags to happen.
And this is why we say, it's not like if you've got multiple programs like we've shared today, 3, 4, 5 different programs that we've shared today. If we share these programs and then we share them with you, if you join on all of them, then we can, if one's, we've always got backup programs. It's very rare if you've got multiple programs, all 4 or 5 programs will disappear in one go. So it's things that we're always looking out for. We're always getting links. We're always getting new programs that we have a look at. Some people don't like it because they send me links and it's all like Bitlocity, straight liner. Don't like straight liners. They always stall. How long's it been going? Oh, thanks. Yeah. But yeah, how long's it been going? It's all crazy. So we don't like it because they always turn around and say, we always join you, but you never join us, and it's all right.
And why is that? Because you can't work the program.
Yeah. Okay. If you're bringing us something, then I think it's going to not last long enough for us to start it, share it with you guys to start it, and then, become risk-free, then we're not going to jump on it.
No. Thank you all for being here. Well, my last words are always, maybe always the same, but I always want to prepare you guys. Be sure to have enough programs. You work online, you want to make it online, you have it next to the other programs. Make sure that you don't wait on any red flags to happen, okay? Because if something happens to, like, say, MTI, it's a red flag right now. What's that other one called? Mind. What was that already?
Mind Capital was
Mind
a red flag.
Capital is also a
They're
red flag
basically,
right now.
however,
So
they've stopped the arbitrage, but they are still working on coins that is still earning
yeah,
people money.
people are saying it's a red
So
flag. I'm not in it, so
yeah,
I don't mind.
yeah, it's a change of compensation plan.
Yeah,
It's something that we've got to turn our attention to. If you want focused on the tokens, was that a ploy to get in to join the arbitrage and then suddenly you're joining the tokens? Who knows? It could be good. It could be bad. It might. I might have seen it totally off ball. I'm not in it either. So it's not something that I'm 100% focused on. But
no.
I'm just hearing what other people in my circle who are involved
Yeah,
in
I
it
do the same
are saying.
thing, but you hear things and you hear stuff, and I get it. People always have their own opinions. It doesn't matter how they see it.
Absolutely.
One person is like, okay, I love the program and I'm earning in it, and the other one is saying it's a red flag. Just do your own homework. Make sure that you do your due diligence always yourself, because you can just listen to us or anybody out there telling you what to do. The only thing you need to do is do your homework.
Yeah,
Make
and I
sure
always
that
tell
you decide
I always
whatever you
tell that
want
to
to do,
everybody.
guys. Don't rely on anybody else. Rely on yourself, okay?
Yeah, that's the whole thing, and I always turn around to everybody and say everybody's entitled to their own opinion. What you're not
Yeah, that's
entitled to
good.
do is tell me.
If you think it's
Yeah,
bullshit, then fine.
yeah, tell me. Fair
Yeah.
enough. I'm not going to argue with you.
So
I'm just going to go, okay, thanks a lot. So if you've got anything else, give me a shout, and I'll go on to the next person. But I always say people are entitled to their own opinions. However, what you're not entitled to do is tell me what my opinion should be.
no,
So
and we don't do that with you guys also.
don't want to do that with you guys. If you come and you're nagging, I'm gonna have a little dig. But it's only in jest. It's only in fun. We're just gonna stop doing that. But yeah, my final words to you all is hope you have a great Christmas. Forget the merry holidays and happy holidays. It's Merry Christmas. So hope you have a great Christmas. Don't get too drunk, and I hope Santa Claus brings you everything you desire.
Yeah, and another thing is that the day after Christmas, so the 27th on Sunday, we are here live.
Yeah, we're still
Okay,
going to be here. Yeah,
we are
it's a
doing
normal
the
day
live
for
on
us.
the 27th, so don't worry about that. And
Yeah.
thank you guys for being here. We are going to stop talking right now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions for the next live that we do, please write them down. Let us know, and then we can discuss that next time, guys. So hope to see you all next week. Bye.
Have a good one.